What you eating? Did you share what you was eating?
I'm eating some Lay's potato chips, but
Okay.
then I'm having some healthy lemongrass tea
Oh, come
from my
on
garden.
now.
From my garden.
That sounds delicious.
Mm-hmm. Hey Ruth,
Uh,
come in. My bestie
where
and
we at? Where we at? Are we still talking about?
we waiting on Rosita to put up the next thing.
We were preparing for Bible conference the week of 7/6. The Bible conference was 7/13. I thought running prayer service is what took out my voice, but it's a cold or something. Oh, yes, for certain. We understand, Rashida girl, you got to take care of that.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know I've been struggling with this cough for forever. And I did finally go to the doctor this year. About it's probably been about a month ago, my first visit. I had my follow-up visit. And now I have to go for some pulmonary testing. But such as life, the cough has gotten a little bit better. Um, thanks to the inhalers that I am taking. But anywho, with that, so midsummer plantings, I think we have pretty much covered.
Yeah, she say fall
Um,
planting now.
yes, fall planning. Oh, fall planning is next, which I haven't officially started my fall planning. Um, but I do plan to get, and I think Rashida mentioned this earlier, the seeds that she received from Girl Trek. I actually received some seeds, also some collard greens, because they issued um, it's not really a challenge, but they were looking to get 100 ladies to plant collard green seeds, and they would send us, a type of collard green seed. And so I did receive mine the other day, and the goal is for us to really plant 8 to 20, but they did say it really doesn't matter, it's up to you. I fully plan to plant at least 8 to 20 plantings of the collard greens, because that is the one thing everybody wants some of. Everybody wants some collard greens. So that's going to probably take up a good bit of my fall beds, but I do plan to plant some other things. I just haven't planned it out just yet what it's going to be. I think that's pretty much it for my fall planting. Sorry, I don't have more for y'all.
Oh, GT said harvest and weigh in when you take
Okay, what's the heaviest one that you are um have grown or known about? Because mine are definitely coming in on the small side.
Mm.
Where did you plant them? In your raised bed?
I have one planted in is in a pot.
Okay.
That's the one that's actually given me tomatoes. The other one that's planted in one of the raised beds, I have got zero
Okay.
um tomatoes off of that one. Yeah. And all my other ones, they died.
Mm.
I definitely planted them. So lesson learned not to plant tomatoes indoors too soon, because my plants got too big and then I ended up breaking them, as you guys know. So that was definitely a lesson learned for me.
Okay. I will go next with the fall planning. Or is it planning
Planning.
or
Planning.
planning?
Planning. Like planning what you're gonna do.
What I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to take on a project because it's been a while, and I got to destroy my garden because that's just what I do. Anyway, what I want to do is one side of my garden is where I'm going to plant all my fall stuff at, all on one side, because the other side, as things die out, I want to rearrange my garden to get my beds in order of where I want them, and kind of it's a big project I'm going to take on, but I
That's
feel like
exciting though, CC.
yeah, I want to be able to organize my garden because I've got the beds at different times, so I just stuck them in there, and I didn't have it really organized. It was just wherever I could put them. but I'm gonna half of my garden is going to be productive with the fall stuff. The other one is just gonna go under construction, and I'm gonna take or demolition. I'm going to take things out, rearrange things, and see if I can set it up for it to be nice for when springtime comes. I can feel like, more organized in my garden. Yeah. So that is my fall planning to do. And yes, I already started my fall planning.
So I'm in the
well,
same
what else
boat.
are you planning?
Huh?
You say you've started your fall planning?
Mhm.
Okay, so what are you planning?
Well, this
I mean, that is the subject. That is the subject.
Yeah. I already have now, like I said, since my planting, I'm doing indoors, because it's too hot and the bugs eat my food right now. So I have broccoli, kohlrabi, cabbage, collards, tree collards. Let's see, a lot of different cabbages. Hey David, welcome in. And what
Hey,
else?
David.
Broccolis. Definitely want to get my broccolis in, because it takes a while with them. And I'm actually going to do some Brussels sprouts because my daughter likes Brussels sprouts. I don't. But I'm going to grow some Brussels sprouts for her and then go and hand them to her. And it'll be her plants to go on her patio because I'm not growing them in my garden.
So
yeah.
you don't even want grown.
I don't even want to grow. I have one Brussels sprout, a seed fell out there somewhere. And so I have a Brussels sprout out there. It's surviving through the summer. It's in the shade under my little covered area. But I do have a Brussels sprout out there, but yeah, I'll let it stay. I do right there. I say stuff. Hey, Happy Mac, how you doing? My garden giving me side.
Right, Happy Mac. I think we
Come on
all.
now, Happy Mac.
I think we all have the garden side eyeing
yeah.
us at some point in time.
Mhm.
But CC, you made a very you reminded me of something that I said that I'm definitely going to grow this fall. It is going to be some more kohlrabi because I did grow some. I was able to harvest some and make some kohlrabi fries, and I must admit, I like the kohlrabi.
Yes.
I still have 2 of those original plantings outside. I've just kind of left them there as sort of, I guess, trap, because it was a collar plant and 2 kohlrabis that the bugs have just been eating up, and I'm just letting them go. But the kohlrabi are literally like about this big.
Oh yeah.
Now,
Wow.
I mean, I won't be able to use them.
Oh no, it's woody.
So, yeah, I'm definitely planning to do some kohlrabi. I actually got some purple kohlrabi seeds, so I will be planting that this fall. Oh,
Yeah, I
I'm
love it.
surprised my plants haven't come and knocked on the door saying, "Where you at?" Right, God's desire.
Right.
So
And another thing, if you are wanting to do herbs, I would start doing some herbs now.
Yeah, I definitely want to do more herbs because all my herbs have pretty much gone to seed.
Yep, my basil went to seed, but since I had the chickens, it was really nice to just cut them off and throw into the chickens. The chickens loved all the basil that I gave them. They were
My
loving.
basil's actually still hanging in there, but my fennel and dill, it is literally seeds. I'm gonna go out there with a paper bag and harvest the fennel seed. And I guess the dill that goes, wait, or is it, do I have it right? Yeah, I think I have it right. Where it's like the little round seed. That's what they call coriander, right?
Yep.
That's from cilantro.
That's cilantro.
Cilantro. That's what's there.
Okay.
That went to seed.
Yeah.
Rashida.
That is funny.
Thank you from the inside out. You didn't hear us commenting
yes.
when you went to go tend to them, huh?
No, I didn't hear you. You guys went crazy. Hey, I'm telling you, all my leftovers. It's been so nice. Like I had leftover. I did I did cabbage and kielbasa last night for dinner. And you know how
Ooh.
the outer leaves, they look a
Yeah,
little bit bad.
yeah.
I took them and threw them to the chickens.
Oh,
They tore it up. I had some cantaloupe, the ends. Honey, I throw them out there. Now I won't throw them food, but anything that's natural.
yeah.
I want them to
Well,
have
too
all
bad I
natural.
can't save these dumb old hornworms that I've been finding.
Huh.
Save them for your
For
chicken
real.
because
Put them in a
Oh,
little
they
Ziploc bag.
They will love those, girl. They will love. But let me tell you, I have noticed since I've been feeding them all my scraps, I haven't had to feed them as much feed. Like
Mhm.
they've been really just. They're like, we like the natural stuff. The feed's
Right.
nice, but we like the natural stuff.
right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what's up. So let me ask y'all because I was like, don't let me um that was notary work, y'all.
It's okay.
The hornworms.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now, would it be too violent of me to post a video of me letting hornworms say goodnight to the people?
Well, it depends on how you let them say goodnight to the
Right.
people.
I just put them in some soapy water.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh,
Everybody-
that's
that's
fine.
okay.
You just gave them a bath.
Yeah. You just give them a swim. They just had to learn to sink or swim.
And they didn't remember to swim.
Exactly.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Hold on. Look what Rashida said. You keep saying them for eggs, but your children have prophesied over them chickens, so they are to be eaten.
All right. So I got a little bit even worse story that goes with my chickens. This is a sad story. You guys are gonna be sad. So I told you it's been a whole ordeal taking the chickens to my sister's house. So Tuesday I finally was able to bring them home, but my son's the one who closed the cage. So it was like 7:30 at night. I get home. My daughter gets home around 9:30, and I can't lift the cage by myself. My son helped me at my sister's house because she was spending he's spending their house sitting. So I got home, but I needed my daughter to help me. So and then her brother got home, so they went out around 10:30 to bring the chickens up to the house. I get a frantic phone call. Mom, there's only 9 chickens in the crate. And I'm like, what do you mean there's only 9 chickens? There's only 9 chickens in the crate. And I'm like, did we lose a chicken? So I was like, okay, give me a second. Let me come down there. She's distraught. I count. She's right. 9 chickens are only in the crate. So I was like, well, the other one's got to be at the house because that's the only place we think we would have lost it. So I texted my son in the morning, like, can you check to see if there's a chicken at my sister's house? So he checks when he gets home from work. He goes, yeah, she's under the lanai. But he goes, I can't get her because she's so far under the lanai. I can't crawl underneath there to get her. Well, we had the bad storm this Wednesday, all the flooding. I'm sure you had some of that bad flooding too, Shelly. It was so bad. I was dropping one of the ladies off for church because she can't see at night. Wednesday night, 6 foot of water on the top of her street. We had to take another road. There was logs floating in the road up to the house.
Well, fortunately, we don't get any immediate flooding in my area.
Oh, 4
that
inches.
flooding, I think I showed you guys, that was in Potomac.
Yeah, we got 4 inches in 1 hour in Fauquier County that night. The lightning would not stop. It was 30 minutes, flash, 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 flash,
Oh, wow.
all the way home. It was the craziest storm I've ever been in. We hit so many different spots where we were going 35 miles an hour on a main road where it was flooded so bad. So I got her home, got myself home, and my daughter's like, we just got that notice that we have to get home right away because so many roads are flooding. And I'm like, yeah. I barely made it home to drop Belinda, and there was roads flooded, so she came straight home. So they went to. I lost you guys. Can you hear me?
We can
Okay,
still
there
hear you.
So all right. So we went the next day to see if the chicken was still there. She was no longer there. She had flown the coop. So we were down to 9 chickens. So
Oh, I'm sorry.
it is. Yeah, I am too. But I was like, oh, well, the Lord knows where she's at. She's probably in chicken land, wherever Chickenlandia is. So
Right. So I'm going to circle back. I'm going to go to this comment by Regenerative Life Wayne. He says at CC Texas Garden, I agree with you. I'm doing infrastructure and organize my garden. Doing this currently for my micro food forest and aquaponics. It's a journey, taking my time, no rush. So that is absolutely amazing. I'm
Wayne
just gonna
does.
say Wayne. Yeah, I pretty much did, and the ladies know, kind of, I wouldn't say I restructured my garden, but I increased the size of my garden this year, which included, really figuring out how I was going to lay that space out. And it does take some time. So next year, I definitely will not be adding anything to the garden.
So for me, for
Any
fall
other
planning,
comment on that, Cece?
I'm going to do the same thing Cece did. I'm going to take my fall while I have the good weather, while I have the time to plan it, put all my containers where I need to put them, go ahead and put my dolomite in it and let that kind of like sit over the summer, and then
Oh, okay.
cover all my containers, so at least I can get my pH up to where it needs to be by next spring. So so that's my biggest plan, just planning out. I'll be going in probably about 2 weeks and getting all the hardware, not the hardware cloth, but the black cloth. I'm gonna go get 6 foot wide, 100 feet.
Fabric.
The landscaping, yep, the landscaping fabric, yep. And I'm gonna just go get about 2 or 3 rolls of that. Go ahead and cut the grass really low. Go ahead and lay that out, tack it down, and then I'll have my landscape where I'm going to start putting things. And so I can start like all the planning that I did in the spring in my Farmer's Almanac. I want to now finally get that laid out exactly how I have it there and be ready for next spring. That's my goal. And then as far as planting, it's going to be doing a lot of, like Cece said, doing a lot of my herbs, because herbs are really great for my chickens. So I'll be doing some basil, some parsley, some cilantro, all the things that the chickens can eat, because if I can supplement them with natural feeding, Swiss chard, they love Swiss chard. So I have some Swiss chard seeds. So I'm going to start growing all that. And all of that grows really well in the winter and through the fall and the winter, I should say fall first and then the winter. And then Miss Lisa talked about Vivora in one of her videos. So I've been like really on the Vivora website, like checking to see what they have. And I saw that one of the things they have is those pop-up greenhouses, the ones that you just put right over your garden beds.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I might go ahead and buy 1 or 2 of those so I can go ahead and set it on top of my herbs and my Swiss chard and my lettuce. So they have like that automatic greenhouse, but they're also covered in order to kind of keep those going as long as I can into the winter. So those are my biggest things from a fall planning and fall planting is what my goal is. And of course, I already talked about getting the water system up and running. It probably won't go all the way because I don't want it to freeze, but as long as I can let it go, probably till my first freeze, which is normally late October, beginning of November, I'll probably be able to run that water system from like August, September for about 2 months and see how it works. And see if it works in my city pickers. So that's my fall planting and planning.
Okay. Cece, did you have a comment on
Oh yes, I was just saying that. Wayne lives here in Houston, Texas, where I'm at, and he has amazing aquaponic system with growing the fish. I don't know if they're bluegill or what type of fish they're in there, but he does the whole aquaponic and grows his vegetables using the aquaponics, which is really cool. And he also grows
awesome. I don't know if I'm following him. I'm gonna have to look him up.
Yeah. And he also grows dragon fruit.
Okay, which I'm not a fan of. Like, I'm convinced that I'm
it
just
is good. You just had to store one. That's the problem.
Okay, well, when I come to ship me one.
I ain't got one. I ate one.
I was sitting here trying to find some video, pictures and stuff to share, because I think we gonna have plenty of time.
I'll get you a name of somebody after we get off that can share.
Okay. So let me show y'all some pictures, because I think we've kind of, Sheeta, did you have anything else you want to add about fall gardening or anything? Just jump on in there or put it in the comments as you've been doing. See, look how we work so well together. It's like we got this. We got you, girl. So I want to show y'all some pictures from the garden. So let me do a little share screen. Y'all let me know if y'all see any comment to come up. Let me see. Yeah. Share. Is this a share button? Okay. Share screen. So, y'all know we be talking about these doggone squash bugs. Now, has anybody else other than me noticed how much? I don't know if this is doing what I need to do. Notice that squash bugs are laying eggs in unusual manner. I'll put it that way, because they're typically laying them eggs where at?
Under the leaves.
Under the leaves. So has anybody else noticed this pattern?
They also, I have seen them lay their eggs on the fence.
Really? Now, is this the first time?
No, I seen it last year too, where they have it on the net, like I have netting kind of fence or whatever. It'll be a bead of them,
Okay.
Yep, on the fences.
So let me show y'all an unusual. For whatever reason, this is not letting me share the way I wanted to share it. But shouldn't I be able to just share an image?
You put present.
You should be able to share.
Oh, you know what? I can do an image file. So let me see which one I got here. We'll see if I.
Dante says she had squash bugs laying on her corn.
Okay. So I'm gonna just take these in the order that they pop up. This is this showing up for everybody?
Yes.
This is that 32-gallon trash can that I purchased, and I mixed up some fish emulsion in here, and I use that little measuring cup that is just for outside. I don't repurpose that for indoors, just FYI, in case anybody's wondering. We don't do that over here. So and let's see what this next one is. Okay, this is the one so that's going to be the second one. Share image file. It's this one here. Yeah. Oh, that's not it. Okay, it's popping up in a different order.
It just conveniently show your harvest.
I was going to show that one, but
that looks very nice. Look at the eggplant.
So yes, this was the harvest from yesterday. I don't know that I can make it any bigger. But as you guys see, I had all these cucumbers. I've got the yellow de Toro peppers here. These are those Santa Fe peppers. Here we have eggplant. And what's weird is this, I think it's this one right here. It's like 2 or 3 that grew together. It's very weird.
Okay.
And then I have the orange accordion tomatoes right here. And right here, this one, look, I'm using my mouse. I don't know if y'all can see my mouse.
We can't see a thing.
Okay, wait. No, I'm steady using my mouse highlighting. Let me see. Can I do that on here? I don't know that I can. But down from the eggplants, you see the orange accordion tomatoes.
Yes.
In the center on the edge is
acorns.
Is a lemon squash. Now, Rashida last year had the lemon squash, and I didn't get any. And so this year I planted the one seed that I had. One seed, and I got a plant, and that's the one lemon squash that I've gotten thus far. Now, back behind the eggplant and the squash on the left-hand side in that black container, the little stringy things, those are my Hooterite soup beans that I will be. I thought I was going to be shelling those while we were on live tonight, but that didn't happen. And then next to that, in between the tomato basket, that's basil, 2 different types of basil that I harvested. And then, of course, this basket full of cherry tomatoes that I harvested. Next to that, in the little, it's actually a little sifting pan, because what I was doing was rinsing everything off, and I try to put it on things that the water will run through. Is my first little harvest of blueberries there. I got some cream sausage, tomatoes, and right next to that is some of the purple tomatillos in there.
Now, what kind of okra?
Wayne, I'm gonna come to your comment in just a minute. Then of course I had this corn that I harvested, and I found a few more onions. These were in the bed where the red curry squash were growing, and they were overgrowing. But now that I've moved them, I noticed some of the onions actually thickened up. So I pulled those up. And then the red okra. Let me see Wayne's comment real quick. When I do find hornworms and other pests, I drop them into aquaponics tanks to. Oh, okay. See, I don't have aquaponics.
Yeah.
Aquaponics tank to my bluegill fish, free organic fish, food being recycled. Love. You're right. Now, if I had chickens, I'd feed them to the chickens, but I don't have any.
Right.
So let's see what the next picture is. Image file. 1, 2, 3.
Can I answer a quick
Yes.
comment?
Yes.
Jay Monique, she said, my dad said butterflies are eating up his garden. Is it when they're still caterpillars? Is when they're eating it up? Because I didn't know of butterflies eating them. Now, when they're caterpillars, yes, they will definitely eat up certain things.
Right. And he's not mistaken those white moth for butterflies.
Right.
Because those aren't butterflies.
Now, what is this? Squash and...
Okay, yeah. So this is squash and cherry tomatoes, and the darker color is some of the purple tomatillos that I quartered, and I sauteed everything together with some onion. I believe the onion was the only thing that was store purchased. Everything else came out of the garden. Image file 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go here. So it's a fly. Oh, okay. So this is a picture of the garden. Just from the other day. Now, ironically, y'all see that one lone little orange curry squash stuck in between the grates? My husband finally cut that off yesterday, apparently, because I saw half of a squash in the kitchen this morning. Image file. Let's go here. And bada bing, bada boom. What is that, y'all?
Squash bug.
But do you know what it's on?
A loofah?
Nope.
All
right, I'm gonna go to the last picture.
Okra? Oh, I was just like, okra?
Okra.
Yeah.
Like, really? Squash bugs are laying eggs on the actual fruit?
Yeah.
What is going on? They're laying them on top of the leaves, on the fruit. You said you saw something on a fence?
On the fence.
What is going on?
They just trying to put their babies everywhere. They like wherever.
Take over. All right, so those are the few pictures that I had picked out, and sorry I had to go in reverse order because they're not named. But that's it. I mean, if you guys have any pictures y'all want to share, I think sharing some images from time to time on here will be a great added benefit. Now I figure out how to stop share. How do I stop it?
Mhm.
Interesting. Remove from stage. Okay. Somebody
Um,
want to help me? I can't figure out how to stop sharing the image.
mhm. But he said it was white, so that was a moth.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
mom.
Yeah, those are moths.
Hey,
There we
Ann.
go. Thank you, Rashida. I'm going to assume you fixed that because I could not figure it out.
Oh, and got rid of it too.
So as far as my fall harvest, I'm still waiting till I'm in the window for my onions because I planted them out on April 17th. The only reason I know that is because I took pictures. So I went back in my pictures and figured out when I planted them. So that's when I transplanted them. And I did that rainbow trio from Renee's garden. So it had the red, the yellow, and the white onions. And of course, it says days to harvest is 85 to 105 days. So I'm in that July 11th till Google says July 31st is at 85 to 105. So I'm trying to decide, do I pull them at 31st or do I let them fall over like everyone says to do? Or do I wait till they go to scapes and then pull them?
Are you
Because
talking
this is
about
my first time
garlic?
doing onions. This is my first
Onions.
time doing
Yes.
onions. Yeah.
Where are they at right now? I got kicked out and I had to come back in.
Oh, they're in my city pickers.
So are they big enough to?
I want them to get bigger if they can. Or should I just let them go? They're
I
doing
would
fine.
let them go as long as possible.
Mhm.
Because that's what I kept doing. I just let mine go. I didn't get to show y'all a picture of the onion. I don't know what happened to that one. My
So let them
Walla Walla
go.
onions definitely got
Yeah.
big.
So
I
let
was.
them go till they get scapes, or let
Yeah.
them go till they fall over.
The onions don't get scapes. Am I
It's
mistaken?
garlic scapes.
Garlic scapes. So my onions, I gotta wait for they fall over.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All
The
right.
leaves will start turning, they'll droop over. But
Right.
what I did with my Walla Walla onions, because I was pretty much ready to go ahead and pull them up. I saw this in somebody else's video and they were nice enough size. I pushed them over, because you break that
The neck.
Well,
connection
some of
between
them
the
have already
leaves and
started. Yeah, some of them
yeah.
already done that. So I'm pretty sure they're not going to get any bigger. So I could go ahead and pull those.
Oh, you said you already did that?
Yeah.
No,
Some.
some of them did it
Oh.
naturally because of the bad weather. Like some of them.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
would just go ahead and push the rest of them over because that's what I did, and then
Okay.
wait a few days and then harvest them.
And then we let them dry in.
I have mine drying on a rack, like a storage rack,
I have a
so that
storage
way
rack.
they get some air on both sides.
Yeah.
If it's going and when it was really really sunny the next day after I harvested, I sat them outside in the sun, but made sure I pulled them back in the garage, so that they didn't get rained on.
All right. So that's the next big thing, and that'll be harvested in my garden.
Okay, so let me see here. Ann's backyard garden says I harvest some lemon balm, 2 lemon balm, and I want to make some tea too. CC. I harvest first 2 okras and ping pong eggplants. Ping
Okay.
pong eggplants.
Mhm.
Never heard of that. And Molly, ground cherries, oregano, and some cherry tomatoes.
Okay. Yeah,
All right.
make you some tea. Oh, lemon balm tea is good too.
Yeah. I have some chamomile that I've
I
been
was gonna say you need it.
harvesting and drying, so I'll be
Yeah,
making some
me too.
tea from that.
I've been harvesting my blue butterfly pea as well each morning. Go out there and just collect them up. I can make me a big old container of that.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me pull. I don't know. Did you guys talk about this comment already from Wayne?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, this is a different comment.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, read.
So it says, what did you? I don't know if I missed
I
it while
thought
I
I
was gone.
responded back because he said he's putting it up next month, and I said awesome. Yeah, I did. I answered.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna just drop that one back down then.
I'm gonna say something else and my brain just went blank. Oh, so Cece, I got my sorrel is doing great, but they're still in pots, like the little green starter pots. Shelly, you want me to bring those up to you and you can throw them in your garden?
Is it too late for them?
No, they're already growing.
They're already growing.
Okay, well, yeah. Listen, I got some space because
I
I didn't.
don't have anything set up. I don't have any space set up for it, so I'd rather
We
give them.
pulled corn, we pulled the garlic, and haven't replanted. Pulled the onion. I have some space. I can plant it.
All right, I'll bring them, and I'll
All
bring
right.
you that. What's that plant you guys wanted?
Um,
I need a mail that I haven't done
mullen,
yet.
mullen,
The mullen.
mullen.
Yes.
So I actually have been taking mullen. I didn't take it today yet. The other week I was having an issue with like a sore-ish throat, and it just seemed like it was moving down. And someone had asked me when I was at my company's barbecue, they were like, "Do you have allergies?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then I was like, maybe it's mucus in my throat. And so I did a little search. Y'all listen, y'all know y'all get a little bit of everything on our little garden chat. So I'm not even going to apologize about telling this story. And so I did my research, and there is such a thing. It's called something glutamous or something, but it's basically like a mucus plug. And I guess from the postnasal drip. Huh?
You got glutamous in your throat?
Listen, I don't know. I don't know how the word's pronounced. I know it started with a G, but I do know that I took a mullen capsule one evening. Like, it had been bothering me for days. You know, it was hard to swallow sometimes. And I took a mullen capsule, and by that evening, I would say probably an hour after taking it, I noticed that I wasn't feeling it anymore. So I was like, come on, mullen. You know, people put mullen in other things, but I think it's just not enough mullen to do what it needs to do. And so I bought mullen capsules from the market, and I'm like, oh, I'm taking this every day, 3 times a day.
I should have taken a picture yesterday. I went into one of those fancy neighborhoods yesterday because another thing I'm trying to pick up is they were some 8-foot what's some things called railroad ties. Someone's getting rid of them because they're selling their house. So their neighbor had mullen plants, like, I'm not kidding, a 30-foot bed, and they had it just like swirling to the front of their house, and that's all they had in their garden bed.
Was mullen
so beautiful, like nothing but mullen. I'm gonna go back there on Monday because we didn't get.
What is their plan for it?
Right. Is it just they using an ornamental?
They're just ornamental. They're using it as an ornamental.
Gosh.
Wow.
I'm gonna take a picture and send it to you guys on Monday. I could not believe it.
Now, speaking of that, you guys know I planted some borage.
Okay.
Yes, how did it go?
So 2 of them, like, they're actually doing okay. One of them actually has some flowers on it.
Yep.
I don't know what to do with it.
You can harvest the flowers. You can harvest the leaves. There's different things you can do with them. Look, Google up all the different ways you can use.
Okay, yeah, because I had it planted in the bed with the greens, the collard greens, and the kale, and so I noticed that one of them in particular is doing really well. So okay, I need to look that up.
So God Desire says her mullen is huge. I think what they do is they groom it. I really think they cut it back so it all looks really nice and beautiful. I mean, it was beautiful. Do you hear me?
I mean, it's a pretty leaf, so I ain't mad at them for that.
And very soft.
Oh, very soft.
Very soft.
Okay. Anybody else, Scott?
No, that was she made a great point. Like, take your time and set it up. Like, that's going to be like
that's Wayne
101. Yeah, 101 for me this fall. As soon as the weather breaks a little, I'll be out there setting it up, reorganizing my greenhouse that has everything just thrown in there right now.
Right. But you know what? I don't feel like I didn't rush mine, but things didn't necessarily go the way I planned, and it seemed chaotic. But in the chaos, it still worked because with the red curry, you guys know I've complained about that the whole time about how massive it got, but it benefited some of the other things that I had going on. So like my pepper plants, they were sort of shaded. So I've got my, peppers, they're actually doing pretty good right now. What else was in that bed? Well, all my herbs, they just went to kaput. But you know what? You just got to learn how to pivot. When you're gardening, learn how to pivot with whatever happens. And like I said early on, like I didn't necessarily feel like with everything that I have growing, the biggest space that I have out there right now, I still didn't feel like I was producing that much. But every time I go out there, I'm pulling in a decent harvest. I'm not harvesting as many greens as I did last year, but that's okay because I can't cook that many. And I'm just focused on, okay, let me just do what I can do. I'll give some stuff away. And you just learn from the experience because I might plant some more red curry squash for the fall just because.
Well,
Why
I
not?
think that's a good point, right? So if you go back and look at your packet, if your packet says 60 days from harvest,
Mhm.
right? You know that it's maybe 3 to 4 days once you plant direct sow it, 4 days. 60 days from now, guys, is what? August, September 20th?
Mhm.
September
I've
30th?
got plenty of time.
For
Seven,
us,
level
we
seven
still
B
got,
got plenty of time.
yeah, for us in 7A, 7B, we still got plenty of time to get a harvest. So take a look at your packets. If your packet says 45 days and you know that your first freeze is until November, get out there and put a fall planting of whatever thing that you want to do. We kind of talked about for midsummer planting, but we should have said, look at your packet. Go look and see what your packet says. If you've got enough days, like if I wanted to, those corns that I do, the ones from I can't remember. They're 60-day corn. I could go and plant
Yes,
corn today. Yeah, 60 days. I could still get a whole harvest of corn in late September and
Yeah.
still get some good corn. And I'm not fighting all the heat, right? I'm not
Right.
fighting all the pest pressure. So midsummer planting is really great. You're not going to have squash bugs right now, guys. If you are, you're going
Well, I
to
still got them in my garden.
they're going to be very minimal though. They're not going to be like your spring planting. Like they
Right.
have a cycle. Like if you like one of the things we learned with in our master gardening is that these boogers have a cycle. And once the cycle weans out,
Right.
you can go ahead and put another plant.
Right.
Zucchini is great right now. Zucchini
Yeah.
is 45 days. So if you
Yeah.
wanted to go ahead and start some zucchini now, go for it.
Mhm.
Squash, great. 35, 40 days. You
Yeah.
do some quick neck squash. So go
Mhm.
look at your packets. If there's something that you really like, you didn't get started, cucumbers. You can do cucumbers right now.
Shelly gone now.
Yeah, she's like, I'm headed right now. I'm gonna start planting right now.
I'll be back, y'all.
Yeah. So Leslie, you said that your first frost is September 16th. Can you tell us what zone you're in? I think that will help everyone kind of like zone in on what zone that you're in for September 16th. Like I said, I'm zone 7A. My first frost date, they say October 15th, October 16th. We've been able to push it out here lately till like October 25th. Like we got like a little 10-day window, and it might freeze once and then it doesn't freeze again for another 2 to 3 weeks. So if it does that, what do? You go out and cover it, right? Do your little fall frost covering real quick, and then the next day uncover it, and you can still harvest for maybe another 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks. And it's just something that you can, another part of your fall planning, right? Fall is coming. Make sure that you have your frost covers. If you haven't bought them, start looking on Facebook Marketplace, start looking on Amazon, like Miss Cece calls it, and see if anybody has them on sale, and start getting your frost blankets, your frost covering ready for there. So
Zone 1A.
1A. So she's in Colorado. Oh, and then zone. Wait, she's what?
USDA.
So USDA 5A, Sunset Zone. Okay, so USDA is what we're looking for. So she's in 5A. So yeah, Hers, she would be a lot shorter. So she has a lot shorter window in order to even plant anything. But Leslie, if it's only one frost date, and like we said, if you could push it out, throw some frost covering on it, push your frost date till October 1st, you're still being able to harvest something just
And
by
look,
covering.
I was gonna say another thing is if you can find tents. Hey, we had a frost came through that was 2 years ago, and I pitched a tent, and I had just started in the garden community, and I know people was like, this girl has put a tent in her garden, but I protected my food. I was able to protect it. I put a tent in the garden, and everything that was in containers, I slid them into that tent, and they were safe, and nothing died or anything. So
there you go.
I'm not mad at you for that, Cece.
No, that's ingenuity at its best.
yes,
Yeah. So either that, or I'm telling you, Facebook Marketplace.
yeah,
Greenhouses be popping left and right on there. People trying to get rid of them. Right now, Shelly, someone has, I can't tell you how much stuff plus a Oh Hope garden for $60. And all I have to do is drive to Winchester. And I'm like,
what is it they have?
Another hydroponics. I'm like, do I need? And it's brand new in the box. $60. And I can't tell you how much other stuff. Let me tell you real quick, just because we got some time today. So let's see. Here it is. $60. He calls it an indoor-outdoor garden lot. Let me see. You know how stupid Facebook is. You try to click on the see details button and it don't work. All right, here it is. So he's got a 16-gallon galvanized tub. He's got brand new tools, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hand tools, a tool bag, the hydroponics garden, extra plant food, seed starter kits, herb and vegetable seeds, a potato growing kit, a foldable wagon, all of it for $60.
wow.
And it's one of the nice wagons. And I'm like, payday is Tuesday. Do I make a trip to Winchester? I'm telling you, for $60, it's worth. It's even got one of those containers that you flatten them out so you can put water and then you flatten out.
Yeah.
Telling you, tons and tons of stuff. $60. Telling you want to get a good deal, hit the marketplace. Telling you, it works for me. Brand new. So anyway, so we talked a little bit what retro back about fall planting. Make sure that you go ahead and have those things in place. And if you want to, it's time to start looking for hydroponic systems, right, Cece? If you want to start doing some, I know I do lettuce indoors. Oh, matter of fact, my Merlot, it went to seed, and I must have got about 100 seeds off of that plant.
Wow.
So I have now set those aside. I'll never have to buy Merlot seeds again.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm about to start some of the seeds that I just harvested and put them back into my hydroponics. I do lettuce in my hydroponics. I do cucumbers, the quick snack cucumbers in my hydroponics. I do my tomatoes, my cherry tomatoes in my hydroponics. Yeah. What else do I? That's pretty much that I do. I just want a quick salad in my hydroponics.
Yeah. Hey, Analytic Gardener, welcome in.
Hey.
Yeah, and anything that you want to do, micro dwarf or dwarf, works well in hydroponics. So if you would like to keep them in there, I use my hydroponics as transplanting. So I grow things in there and then I transplant them out to outdoors. But if it was something that I was going to keep indoors, say during the winter, and I know it can't go out yet, get things that are micro dwarf or dwarf kind of plants. Another thing, like if you're doing lettuce, make sure that you kind of trim your roots, because your roots will get out of control in those hydroponics, because them roots love that water. So
they sure do.
Trim them up if you're going to leave them in there, for it won't clog up your motor in here.
Is now a good time to start some peas?
Fall? Oh, absolutely. Fall planting. Yeah. Peas are great for fall planting.
Days
Start
to
them
mature,
indoors now
but
because
not midsummer.
yeah, it's too hot to put them out. So you start them indoors and then plant them out. Well, for us, it'll probably be late August.
I'm trying to find the seeds that I was talking about, the cucumber that Cece says she thinks are melons.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Is it like a what is it called? Is it yellow on the outside of it?
No,
Like
I think they're green.
okay. But do they have spikes on the
Yes, I
outside?
think so.
Yeah, they spikes and then inside is that jelly kind of
Yeah,
uh-huh.
so that's more of a melon.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot find the actual seed packet.
So God's desire, which hydroponic systems do you have? Just out of curiosity. I'm always trying to, I know that I'm stuck in my little world of Aero Garden and a Hope Garden. I like those. I did pick up another one. It's kind of sitting over there. I haven't opened the box. Brand new. Um, but that's kind of my world. What, and I know Cece, you just
Yes.
did a video. I didn't
The
finish the
product
whole,
review of
yeah.
that thing was $300 and something dollar.
Woo-hoo!
It's 32. Yeah, I can't wait to set it up.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have it
I watched that.
Yeah, 32 things to grow in the hydroponics. It's called grow near.
Grow near.
And that's really nice. Now I'm interested to see because I did have someone ask me because they want follow the process of me growing in it and how I feel about it. And I did have someone ask because it's set on the shelf, the lights are set into the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you keep it from getting leggy?
Okay.
So I'm going to find out if the light is strong enough that it's able to, do that, or am I going to have to lift it up, which that'll be part of my reviewing that product. So, but yeah.
All right. So God Desire says she does 2 LEP pots and 2 Aero Gardens. So that's the one I got. I really got a good deal on. The LEP pot is still sitting there and boxed.
I have 3 LEP pots,
Okay.
and then this grow near, and actually I have another product review of another different type of hydroponic unit.
Okay.
So I'm excited to see what that one does if I get that.
Cool.
Yeah.
I found it.
Okay. And
it's supposed to be like a orangish yellow texture, but it's green on the inside. It's called Jelly Melon Cucumber Kiwana.
Yeah, that's my bestie just put in the chat. She said a jelly melon is a cucumber, but it tastes like lime jello.
Okay, yep, that's what I think it says on the back of the packet.
Okay.
So I have like 4 of these plants growing.
Oh.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens.
Armenian cucumber is a Persian melon.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Awesome. Yeah, I got to get my seeds organized. I kept saying I was going to do it all summer, and it just has not happened.
Wayne said facts after 2021 historic Arctic freeze. Yes, Wayne. I purchased 3 hoop greenhouses. Our weather is crazy now. I learned to be a garden prepper and now plan ahead for crazy weather now. Yeah, you have to.
You have to. Yep, you have to.
I mean, we had snow this year. And I'm like, no.
You had a lot of snow, not just a little bit of snow. You had a lot of snow.
I was like, I'm not prepared. I was not prepared for snow. Ice, we were used to just like sit there, but what are you smelling, Shelly?
Yeah, what you smelling, Shelly?
Well, before we got on, I took a little road trip to my friend's house, who I co-garden with, and she's also my nutrition coach currently, because she was diabetic and she figured out, her food eating and all of that, and she went from 8 shots of insulin a day to 0.
Awesome.
Like, just amazing.
Amazing.
This is some banana ice cream that she made for me.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Homemade banana ice cream.
I'm sure it's got protein powder in it.
Of course.
Yeah. And then, of course, fresh bananas.
Okay.
But yeah, because I'm down like, I think I'm down about 5 or 6 pounds, y'all.
There
All
you
right.
go. Baby
Okay.
steps. You can do it.
Yes. This is good.
God desire say I might build a shelter over my citrus trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta protect them.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we'll get my greenhouse because we still haven't built the
You got to
greenhouse.
build the greenhouse. That's right. You got that one.
Yeah, it's still in the garage, but we've been way too busy.
Yeah.
So we were just talking about that today. The hired help and I were
Right.
talking about that
You need to get in
today.
on his schedule.
Child, we busy folk. We are busy, but this is good.
So, do we have any more questions in the brochure that was
Yeah,
on there?
because I
Yeah,
think
that
if
was
not, maybe we can end early tonight.
yeah, that was it.
That is the list, ladies.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
Rashida.
It comes and it goes. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
Any so we've covered
Any
all.
questions
I think
in
we've
the
covered
chat?
everything. I think there's tons
Comments?
of people saying hello, Cynthia and Butler family,
mm-hmm.
Leslie, Bertha, Ruth Kelly. Thank you guys. Real Kitchen and
Yeah.
Garden Diva.
Mm-hmm.
There's just all kinds of folks up in our
Yeah.
Let
and
us know what
backyard
you're
garden.
harvesting. Also, feel free to put that in the chat, and
Yeah.
we'll highlight it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course,
And
our
if you
faithful
guys
ones.
are those who are in the chat, those on the panel, like pay attention to who's commenting in the chat, and let's support them as well. Go and follow their channels also.
Yes.
This is good.
Thank you, Leslie. Yeah.
God's Desire. I don't know
ice
if GT Farmer is still on here.
Yeah.
And who else? Somebody else, I think, are moderators. We thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you.
assisting
Yes.
and moderating.
Yeah, I made God's Desire and GT Junior. I'm moderator. Thank y'all.
Yeah, you guys are
Y'all
amazing.
comments. I appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's getting off right.
Laura had a question.
Laura has a question.
That's
Let
for
me
you,
find
Cece.
it.
It's at the bottom. Said, what is the purpose of putting your cucumbers in plastic bag with salt? It's to draw out more of the water in it to make your cucumbers more crisp. It's to draw a lot of the water out. So that's what I did when I got my cucumbers. I put them in some kosher salt overnight in the you don't have to do it overnight, but for a couple hours in a Ziploc bag, and it draws more water out of the cucumbers, so they're making more crisp.
And then you make them cucumbers.
Then you do the brown. Then you
Pickles.
do the browns for pickles.
All right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Thank you, Analytic Garden. Yes, please do.
Yes.
Jump over to everybody's page if
Thank you,
possible
thank you.
and hit the like button. Watch it for a little bit. Help our analytics. And we do that for each other as well as you all also. You guys, we are not a group of people who are just here begging you guys to support us. We support you all in return also. So we really, really appreciate when you guys jump on our lives with us, follow our channels, leave the comments. We don't take it lightly because there's a whole lot of YouTubers out there that you guys can be supporting.
Absolutely.
And we appreciate you spending these couple hours with us every couple weeks.
I think we did, y'all.
Yeah.
I think we did.
Yeah.
I don't know if Sheeta Boo is that's my nickname for her. Sheeta Boo. If she feels
Under the
well
weather.
enough to do our closeout.
Come on, ma'am.
I don't know why you can't do it, Shirley.
Well, you know I don't
She likes
remember
to
it by
copy
heart.
you.
Yeah, I sent Shirley a copy of that years ago.
And I got it written down somewhere, but if I needed to go find it, I couldn't.
Listen, thank y'all for being here. We appreciate you. Hope y'all have a wonderful evening. We see y'all here in 2 more weeks. I do want you to know that you are blessed. You are highly favored. You're the apple of your father's eye. He is absolutely and positively concerned about you. He thinks that you are the best thing since sliced bread. You can cast your cares upon him and know that God cares for you and that he loves you with an everlasting love. And there's nothing and no thing you can do about it. You all have a wonderful and blessed evening, and we'll see you all here later. Bye.
Thank you. Good
Bye.
night,
Thank you, Sheeta.
everyone.